Hello, my name is Diana Shanta, and today I'm coming to you with another mini meds. And I want to kind of follow up on the ideas that were shared in Dean's story yesterday and just talk about how important it is for you to have um, people that you connect with that help you along this journey because thriving cannot happen in isolation. Whether you are a premature infant or you are a senior citizen, everyone needs someone. And especially when you have disconnected yourself physically from your loved ones by packing your bags and moving to a foreign country, that's the time when you really need to have people who will surround you and encourage you and guide you to show you the things that you have in your blind spot. And this is why we have a private community for thriving expats like you and me, where we can gather and have a kind of positive space with progressive thinking people who either are ahead of you in the journey of success or going along with you. When you are trying to do things on your own, it can get lonely and it can get draining. Now, one of the events that we have coming up before we wrap up 2020 is our Freedom Plans workshop. I'm really excited about this workshop because this is the time of year that for many people, though I have a few friends who do theirs earlier on in the year, but this is the time of year most people start to reflect on how the current year has been going, what they were able to get done, what they wanted to get done, what just completely got tossed out the window. And this year, if not any year, is a year where a lot of pivoting, a lot of shifting of priorities, a lot of a lot of balls got dropped, when you're like a juggler tossing many different commitments and priorities in the air and hoping to keep everything rotating in a smooth, harmonious way and hoping that they don't drop like glass balls, right? This is a year where all of us as jugglers got really tested. And for some of us, we've had to intentionally drop a ball or few. But um, at this point, when we are getting towards the end of the year and we start reflecting, or if you're like me and your birthday is coming up, and you are, planning for the next year of life, it is a time when it's important to put pen to paper and to sketch out where you're going and how you're going to get there. It doesn't mean you have all the answers. It doesn't mean that things will go exactly as you have planned. But if you start with a plan, then it is even easier to course correct, to take a detour. Because when things pop up, as they will, you need to have that end goal in point as kind of your guiding light to say, this is whatever happens, this is the direction I'm going. Even if I get detoured 10 miles off route, I know that somewhere at some point I need to get back on track to head to the original point that I was going to. And so when you are living away from home, and even for those who have not yet packed your bags, you are aspiring to be a thriving expat. You have your eyes set on a particular destination or a particular opportunity, and you want to know, is this really for me? Can I really do it? How will I work it out? This is the best time for you, in particular, to start putting your freedom plans in place. What are the roadmaps that you will draft to take you from where you are to where you want to be? Well, this is your opportunity. And you might say, well, I know how to do this on my own. But there's a big difference when you have company, when you have other people to give you insights, to give you encouragement, and to be your resources. Because what I know, you don't, what you don't know, I don't know. and we feed off each other, we grow together. And so, whether it is you are looking to design a freedom plan and trying to plot out your route, the route that you're going to take, your little personal roadmap from point A to point B, or you have an old action plan that you're trying to work on, this is probably a great time to do so. Um, when I teach about the Thrive Abroad toolkit, I talk about you needing to have a map, you needing to have fuel, and you needing to have a compass. These are the three like basic things that anybody on a journey needs. But guess what? If you're on a trip, heading somewhere, you have all the fuel you need, you have the right navigation system, but you have no map, then you will get nowhere. You will end up going in circles and you will run out of fuel. You will end up discouraged, drained, disappointed. And that's not where you need to be. If you are a thriving expat, then you need to get to your destination and feel liberated, feel ah, blissful. Yeah. And so that's why I'm inviting you to join the Thriving Expats community for a 2 hour interactive and very practical training session. And together we will design our personal roadmaps for thriving abroad. The Thriving Expats community is a group of positive and progressive expats that know that every successful journey starts with a well designed map. Do you have your personal roadmap ready? Does it need upgrading, updating? Do you need to change some of the milestones that you have plotted out? Well, this is your chance. Come together with us. We even have a workbook put together for us to go through. And I mean, those of you who went through the recent seminar know that even for a seminar, I don't just come and talk at people. I get you to be introspective and to make decisions about what you want to get done and how you want to shape your life because you already know. But sometimes you have been out on a limb for so long, you have not had the opportunity to quiet yourself and to really assess your priorities. And that's the kind of space I like to create that allows you to be intentional and focused and to gain clarity. And so that's the kind of environment that we create. And we're going to go through a lot of things. I could go down and break down step by step the different things. I call them the 5 F's to freedom. And so if you go on my website, dianashanta.com, and you go ahead and you check out the details of the workshop, you will see what's in store. But the most important thing to recognize is that this is your chance to gather with like minded people, get the right tools and resources and guidance to help you plot out 2021 and beyond. Um, in addition to the actual 2 hour session where we'll be working together, the Thriving Expats community will be launching a new platform coming January where we'll be having in our private group free trainings, monthly fireside chats with other thriving expat mentors. You've heard from some of them so far. So whether it is you're gonna look to someone like Dean and find out how do you settle in a new country, start a new family, set up businesses while still working full time, or you want to be like Dave, who shared his experience, and we'll be sharing more of the different expert mentors that we have. But we have persons who have relocated, so they have hit one country, spent time, accomplished their goals, moved on, like Sydney, and she shared how she went through each mountain, she conquered it, and then she went on to the next level and the next level to where she now feels like she's in her happy space. Or we want to look at Cheryl, who returned home after plans got changed and then eventually was able to pursue her goals of getting her postgraduate education. And now she is in a role working with people that she really cares about. Or all the different people that I have shared with you and those that are yet to come. These persons will be available in the group for you to get one on one with them, get advice, get insight into How did they get through a particular situation, or what lessons did they learn that they can pass on to you so you don't end up being knocked over by some of the same hurdles that all of us will inevitably come upon. You get to connect with other thriving expats because it's easy to bump upon the people who live abroad who are miserable, who are frustrated, and all they do is complain. But like I shared in a post earlier this week, we don't get anywhere by complaining. We get somewhere by implementing, by making change, by getting stuff done. And that's the kind of community that we are. So check out this workshop. Go on my website, dianeashanta.com. Look for the Freedom Plans Workshop and don't miss out. Don't let it be that after December 18th has passed, you said, oh, I really needed to get that workshop done. So please go check it out, book your space, and I look forward to meeting with you there.